What a plot twist. What an unbelievable plot twist. Chelsea sign Morgan Rogers. Yes, after spending probably the last 30 days talking about Rogers to Arsenal, he all of a sudden ends up with Chelsea. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another video. Make sure you guys are liking, make sure you guys are subscribing. Don't forget to check out our sponsor, OK Jersey. That's where I got this Boca shirt from. You get me? So go get yourself one and use code MHF for 8% off. Follow me on Instagram at DonHussam6 and add me on Snapchat at HussamLFC. Big up to all of you guys. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And let's just get straight into it. What a plot twist. What a plot twist out of nowhere. Morgan Rogers goes to Chelsea. We spent the whole summer talking about Morgan Rogers to Arsenal, and all of a sudden he's a Chelsea player. Xabi Alonso could transform Chelsea. They could be the wild card. I said Blueco needs to prove it. I said Blueco need to show the world that they're serious. And signings like this show the world that they're serious. No more under 21 kid that no one's heard about from South America or from France or from wherever it is. No, actually signing serious Premier League experienced players that can help Chelsea take Chelsea to the next level. This is the thing that will transform Chelsea. This is the thing that will transform Chelsea. It's not going to be these random South American players that no one's heard about, these random French players, these random African, Asian, whatever players. They won't help transform Chelsea. Players like this will help transform Chelsea. What are Chelsea cooking? Now I'm worried about Chelsea as well. I won't even lie. Signing a player like Morgan Rogers, just because he chooses Chelsea over joining Arsenal, does not mean that I all of a sudden change my opinion on the player. I think he's a fantastic player. I think he's an incredible player. With Xabi Alonso's system, he could have a season similar to what Florian Wirtz did at Leverkusen, which made City, Liverpool, and Bayern Munich want Florian Wirtz. So, you know, a season like that could be on the cards for Morgan Rogers, where he scores a lot of goals, gets a lot of assists, and is involved in a lot of clutch moments. And players like this is what excites Chelsea fans. This is the truth. Players like this is what will excite Chelsea fans. This is the reality. This is the plot twist of the summer. We spent the whole time talking about Rodgers to Arsenal. All of a sudden, pop, bang, he's going to Chelsea. Out of nowhere. Like, I just did a live stream talking about Morgan Rogers to Arsenal. All of a sudden, he's moving to Chelsea. And this is a transformative player. This will help propel Chelsea to the next level. And, you know, with one game a week being managed by Xabi Alonso, who after Mikel Arteta is probably the second or worst case scenario, third best manager. The only reason why he got sacked at Real Madrid is the player drama. And I think he was 1 or 2 points behind Barcelona when he got sacked. And then after that, they finished 15 points, you know, with Arbeloa or whatever behind Barca. They finished really far away from Barca is what I remember, you know, so he got sacked from there, won the league at Leverkusen for the first time in their history, invincible as well. So Xabi Alonso, Morgan Rogers, they could transform life at Chelsea Football Club. Now, let me load up the tweet, yeah? Let me load up the tweet because this is the tweet that sent us all, I'm sure, as we read it, into a crazy, like, just state of shock right there. Anyone who read this tweet will know you were immediately shocked as soon as you saw it. Now, let me share screen with you guys real quick. Hold on. Pop. Bang. Here we go. It should be on your screen now. Exclusive. Chelsea reached verbal agreement with Aston Villa to sign Morgan Rogers. Bid of 117 million. Sorry, accepted by Aston Villa and being finalized. 7-year contract. Medical Monday. Arsenal interested, but 23-year-old attacker wanted Chelsea. Xabi Alonso instrumental. Unbelievable. What a plot twist. And speaking of money, 117 million pounds. So, you know, the initial amounts that we spoke about when it comes to Arsenal, Liverpool, whatever club that is linked to Morgan Rogers, you know, we spoke about those numbers, the 130, the 125 million. They ended up getting him for 117. You know, Elliot Anderson moved for 150 million. So 125 million, sorry. So it's even cheaper than Elliot Anderson, you know, with the add-ons, of course. So I'm assuming the Chelsea one has no add-ons. But, you know, I think this is a very good transfer. Chelsea are cooking now. Now, all of a sudden, transfers like this is going to put Chelsea on the map. Because you have the ingredient and you have the X factor with the manager. Now, you add on top of the manager players like this. And if they now go get Adam Wharton and they go get players like this, now we're talking about a team under a fantastic manager who could help pivot Chelsea to another level. completely other level. But Bluco have to continue to prove it and have to continue to sign players like this. And I'm speaking even for the Chelsea fans who are subscribed to the channel, who know that I've actually been fair about Chelsea, despite me hating them. I've been fair. Chelsea Football Club biggest problem is Bluco. That's why I defended Pochettino, I defended Maresca, I almost defended every single Chelsea manager since Bluco take over, because I think Bluco have been the biggest problem at Chelsea. I think the biggest problem at Chelsea by far has been Bluco. I don't think it's been Poch or any of the players or any of the managers. I just think it's been Bluco, and they have to prove themselves now. And a signing like this is a statement signing for the rest of the league. Like, they are here and they're here to stay and they're here to cook people. And you bring in, players like this, like the likes of, of Morgan Rogers. I know they've been linked to Adam Morton before. You bring in experienced players like this who are ready-made to score goals. And now the exciting thing for Chelsea fans is, if Cole Palmer is not performing in the 10, move him to the right, put Morgan Rogers in the 10. Anyway, the left wingers at Chelsea are all weak and crap anyway. So you bring in a player like Morgan Rogers, he takes your forward line to the next level. Now your forward line all of a sudden is Morgan Rogers, Joao Pedro, Cole Palmer. Okay, you're cooking. Guess what? Palmer and Rogers at some point in time during any game or during any run they want in the season could move to the 10. And all of a sudden, you could put a different winger up there if you sign a different winger. You could put a different winger. You could put a different forward. So Chelsea have cooked this transfer. This is a very important transfer, and whichever club was going to get this player, I was going to praise them. This is not just purely a Chelsea, Arsenal, where anyone would have signed Morgan Rogers, even City, I would have praised them. I think he's a fantastic player, and he brings moments back to Chelsea. Because this is one of the things as well that was missing from Chelsea last season, was a moments player. Palmer used to be that 2 seasons ago, but he's not that anymore. Enzo popped in with a goal here and there, but outside that, Joao Pedro was really the only player that performed for Chelsea the whole season, and even he went on a bad run for some point in time, but the rest of them all didn't perform for the whole season. And I think this transfer will send shockwaves across the rest of the league, because this is completely unexpected. Like I told you guys, I've spent the whole literally summer talking about Morgan Rogers to Arsenal, and all of a sudden, incredible plot twist, just an absolutely incredible plot twist, and it's Morgan Rogers to Chelsea, just out of nowhere, just like that. We're all sat there. We just finished the live streams. I'm getting ready to go out. I'm going to go to the mosque, inshallah, and then I'm going to go out, meet my family, etc., whatever it is. All of a sudden, Morgan Rogers to Chelsea, Ornstein. I'm like, whoa. When was this a thing? When was this a thing? Morgan Rogers to Chelsea? I'm sorry, what? None of us were expecting this at all. None of us, were literally even expecting this in the slightest. I promise you all. But here we are, and it's happened, and it's real. And, Chelsea have signed themselves a fantastic player. I hope he fails and flops, but this scares me. This is a bad news for the rest of the league. Anyway, Morgan Rogers to Chelsea. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you whenever I see you.